Hey everybody, Modern Native, Mrs. Native, and today it's all about getting water. And I wanted to share some tips with you guys about how you can get the maximum amount of water for your trips and effort, and some tips about storing water and just trying to stay cool, keeping everything hydrated and moist. Giggity. So between the endless ball of energy that doesn't ever take a break even when it's hot,
it doesn't care that it's hot at all,
and the other ones, which are inside, there he is.
they're on the cool spot.
So between them, us, and everything else that needs water, it takes a shit ton of water for us to actually be able to keep everything hydrated and having enough. And it takes a lot of trips. I have a bucket over there that I can fill with water, but you figure even at half a barrel, I can still put like 30 gallons in there, but I can only carry 5 to 7 at a time if I push it, but I'll explain that in a second. So that takes a lot of trips either which way. So that alone is 5 or 6 trips up and down, basically damn near a half mile, honestly, through open fields. So it is hot and just blistering the whole time. So that takes forever in the first place. So that's just, you want to maximize your effort and how much energy you put into it. Like when it comes to needing water for a shower, we have the 5-gallon solar shower. So what we do is, instead of trying to fill this up with jugs down here, I take this all the way up and I fill it up directly from the source, because it's easier to carry 5 gallons in a sack than it is 5-gallon jugs. So let me show you that. Yeah. We do have this guy, but I don't have a cap for it. So it does have a handle, and it is quite a bit, it's freaking heavy. It's 5 straight up gallons of water or more. But there's no cap, so I can't just hold the handle and go. And it's an awkward grab if you've ever had to carry one of these for a distance. Luckily, I can take it in a wagon for most of the distance, which you guys, if you follow the channel, watch some of the other videos, you can see we're down the hill from the orchard, which is the only place we can get a vehicle or a wagon or anything else. So I still have to carry it all the way down here, which is a pain. But it is easier, like I said, than gallons. Now, especially these guys, they take quite a bit of water, and it's like 2 gallons a day so far, and just this box. So what I do have is a bandolier. Baby, can you grab that for me? Yep. This is my jug bandolier, so that way I can carry them all at once. When they're empty, it makes it a lot more convenient, because I have 3 or 4 other ones up at the top that
should be like 4.
Something like that. But either which way, it makes it easier to carry, and if you split it up just a little bit, you can get more jugs. Jugs. Anyway, but be able to carry them a lot easier, because I don't have an over-the-shoulder boulder holder for my jugs like she does, so I had to make my own. So I'm able to put this over my shoulder and carry most of the weight and be able to get that. Such a distraction. And so this is my little trick, because trying to carry it, a jug or 2 in your hand, even if you've got bigger hands, you might be able to get 3 in a grip. Trust me, I've tried. I can get 3 in a grip.
Listen here. I have been able to carry 2 jugs in one hand and 3 in the other. The only reason was because one of the other 3
is the half gallon. Yeah. So that's also.
I have an easier way to carry them. I carry them like this, backwards. I don't carry them like a normal handle, because it hurts the inside of my hand.
Yeah. So that's one of my best suggestions when it comes to trying to carry, gallons. If you only have gallon jugs and you don't have a sack that you can carry the water in, or a big jug. Anyway, stay tuned. Creature.
What's up, Creep?
Anyway. Oh yeah, for the just convenient timing, actually. We don't have the roof up yet, and the tarp catches all of our rain. So what I do is I take the cooler that we actually don't even use right now, and I put it right here underneath that drop spot, so that way it pours all the water right there. Just chill, Bubby. You can stay cooler if you just chill. Because we don't use this for anything. It's just a seat and rainwater catchment. Then I take the rainwater from this and I bring it over to the barrel over there.
Works great for plants.
So
Obviously they're already getting rain, so.
I was gonna say, it makes it more convenient if the water's right there. I can scoop it out and toss it around, and it's not coming all the way in, grabbing a jug, going in and out, doing that, and doing that 3 or 4 times, back and forth, over and over and over and over. It's just too much. Everything is so dry. Oh yeah, I can show you this. Can you see that? Yeah, look how cracked the ground is. That's just like desert level cracking on the ground, and it's hard.
It's been almost 100-degree weather, and all the rain that we're supposed to get has just dried out.
I was gonna say, that's the only reason everything is flourishing like it is. In our new seeds, I do believe we were scavenged by some birds.
Yeah, birds
unfortunately
keep eating our freaking seeds, man.
But we do have some growth right here in the broccoli. That came up quick. So that's kudos for her.
Even the baby lettuce that the birds keep eating is coming back.
Yeah, that's starting to recover.
What is that though? That plant on the outside.
Oh, fucking berry.
Every time. I just noticed it. Whew.
See, you gotta try to get the berry root out. Oh yeah, our cilantro.
Cilantro.
Or no, this was the basil, wasn't it?
That's cilantro.
Whatever, it's one of them.
No, I already checked that. That is cilantro. That's definitely cilantro.
And these ones did start coming up, and then they died again. I'm not sure why they won't come up.
Yeah, I had basil coming up. It was going good, and we transferred them into here because they were being ate in the carton. And ever since then, they haven't come back. They haven't regrown. We've planted new seeds, and still nothing. If anybody's got some tips for freaking basil, I mean, let me know. No money.
Or cilantro.
Or cilantro. Well, I have cilantro coming out, so I'm not too worried about that, but my onions are doing great.
Yes. Onions are awesome.
Look at
And
my little bundles. And even my little one is coming up.
Look at my newest guy that I put in there.
I know.
He sprouted real nice.
He did. He'd take care of all these little small ones.
Sorry. Had to get by you.
I know. Oh, it's a booty.
So yeah. Garden's doing great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Tomatoes are doing great.
Our one cantaloupe is doing good. Still waiting for everything else to pop up.
Yeah, it's just super funny that the one cantaloupe is the only thing that popped right up, and that's the only thing that popped up.
So, that's honestly my best tips when it comes to trying to get your water needs when you're out here off grid, is you just have to try to maximize the amount of water you can move at once, but there's only so much you can do by hand, and you need to understand that. Because if I remember right, the conversion is like 8 pounds per gallon. So you figure a 5-gallon jug is already 40 pounds. And trying to sustain that weight in front of you in your arms over a distance, it's going to weigh on you, and it's going to stress out your body, and you're not going to be able to carry it as far as you could if you could carry it in any other way, being able to put the weight on your shoulders, putting it in a backpack, something else. I just don't have a pack I can put that jug in and not have it splashing me in the back of my head. As much as that would feel great, I'm going to be going into shock because the rest of me is going to be sweltering, and I'm going to randomly have 60-degree water slapping me in the back of my head. That's not actually as fun as it sounds. It's painful. Really so anyway, that's the best tips I got for you. So after I managed to get out of the gate, you know, Demon has separation anxiety. He doesn't like it when Dad leaves. I got to make it all the way up here. I have not worked on widening my path. I've been working on the actual nature trail for the camp, and it's like 3 times wider than this. This is just us walking back and forth. I haven't cut this at all. It's like our own game trail. Till you get up here, which used to be a horrible mud slick, and had to put wood chips down. Little storage spot we got. And then our slab woods I gotta finish the fence with. Alright. And it's a long ass freaking walk, man. Through the orchard. past all the other campsites. We're deep in the woods. It's where I wanted to be. My privy that I made. Proud of it. It's all rustic looking. Need to do a new handle though. Whew. So yeah. And then it's a long ass walk all the way through the field. I'll have to go and get water. And you can see it is just terrible. And way down there, that's where I came out of. And that's like an 18-foot camper or some stuff like that. I don't know, 12 foot, 10 foot, some, I don't know. It's one of the big pop-ups. So all the way down there. That's a distance, especially having to carry water. So I try to use the wagon when I can. And this not having any rain, between last night and this morning, I went through the 6 gallons. I've been trying to come up and do a couple at a time. Last night, I had left these 2 up here. I was going to come up this morning and do them. But by the time I actually, came up here, we'd already gone through 5 more gallons. So, ugh. And your clothing, trying to stay as cool as possible. That's your best bet. Unfortunately, I only have black pants because I only have 2 pairs now.
I have other stuff,
but
this is really flowy. It's super light, it's nice material, and it flows really nice. And I'm just wearing a sports bra.
It's all about trying to stay cool. So that's between your clothing, minimizing your activity level, trying to stay out of the sun, and everything else. You can reduce your water requirements and your water needs. The wet t-shirt over the shoulder always helps. And always, remember, try to survive. So that way, until next time, you can get out there, be a native, and go beast.